fickle. She plays no favorite for long. One day the cards go right, next day they all go wrong. On Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
How you doing? Like the seasonal stuff there, Jan? Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Isn't that terrific? Thank you so much. And a very nice opening poem from W.B. Loring of Douglas, Arizona. Thank you, W.B. Loring. And now let's get to the cards. And ladies, if you'll start loading in the cards, you can see we have a game in progress with these Card Sharks. Hello, our champion, Linda Aldridge.
Hi, Jim.
Isn't this terrific getting into the Christmas season here?
I love it. Christmas is my favorite time of year.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, of course, with your southern accent, you don't get a lot of cold weather down there in the Christmas, do you?
No, we dream about snow a lot, but we rarely get any.
Hey, you have won $7,850. Isn't that nice? Yes.
Fantastic.
But my spies tell me that that money's already gone.
Well, last night, my husband and I bought a car for $7,500.
Just went right out of... Well, that's good. That's
Blew
nice.
it.
Hope you enjoy... Well, if you get something out of it, that's
yes,
nice.
something nice.
That is terrific. Good to have you back, Linda.
Thank you.
And the challenger is Patty Hahn. Hi, Patty.
Hello,
nice to
how are
see you.
Hi.
And Patty, my spies are also telling me something about you. What's this about taping the show?
Well, I'm a school teacher, and I have a junior high class in English literature, and we're taping the show so all the classes get to see it. Because it's on at 9 in the morning, and some of my late classes wouldn't see it. So
9 in the morning here, but so a little bit later at other times. I mean, just in case there's somebody out there who doesn't know what time it is. Yes, back east is 10 o'clock. Nice to have you back. Good luck to both of you.
Thank
and Patty,
you.
of course, you've got the first game of the best 2 out of 3 match.
Sure do.
Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled. The players cut them before we go in the air. And Linda needs this game. She plays the upper cards, the red cards. Patty, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Look at this, a little thing here. And G2T2 will come out with the questions that you must answer before you can play the card.
Yay.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? G2, I must say, you have never looked better in your life. Okay, best 2 out of 3. We're in the middle of game number 2, and the third question, and it goes to you, Linda. You need this one.
Okay.
Linda, we asked 100 United States Marines, if your girlfriend gave you a pair of bikini underwear patterned with ducks and flowers, would you wear them? How many Marines said they would wear the bikini underwear with ducks and flowers?
My brother was a Marine, and I cannot picture my brother in duck underwear at all. So I'm going to say that's a low number. I'm going to say 14.
14 Marines would wear the bikini underwear with the pretty patterns.
It's got to even be lower. Those funny little pants, I think they kind of hide them in a drawer and kind of close the drawer and thank them, and then that's it. They'll never wear them.
Linda says 14. You say even lower than that.
Lower.
Patty, if it is lower, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Linda. The actual number of Marines who would wear the underwear with ducks and flowers is 44, not lower. Linda.
All right.
I think the key there is that the girlfriend gave it to them, and I guess they figured they better wear them. Linda, you left off with a 7 as your base card. Whenever you win the question,
I'd like
you have the right to
change
change
to
it.
7, please.
Big change. Linda needs this, and it becomes a 2.
A 2! Higher!
Higher to tie up the match. Linda did it. Tied it up. She needed that control, and she got it. And now we will set up for the tiebreaker, ladies, if you will. Each player with 1 game and $100. And we go to the tiebreaker, and let's get G2. There you go. Let's keep you seasonal there, G2T2. 3 cards up there, 3 questions here. And the question to you, Patty. We found 100 women who are millionaires and asked them, have you ever given away a dress after wearing it just once? How many women millionaires said yes, they have?
I don't know. Women millionaires like to hold on to their money, and I think they'd hold on to their clothes, so I don't think they're going to give away their clothes at all. I would say like 44.
44 would give away a dress.
I think it's going to be lower because that's one of the reasons that they're millionaires is because they can budget their money very frugally.
So you say lower. The actual number of women millionaires who have given away a dress after wearing it just once is 71, not lower. Patty, you've got that first look at the base card.
Oh, it's beautiful! Lower!
Lower than a king. Oh, no! Another king! And that gives Linda a free chance to play an 8. And you cannot change it. You didn't win the question.
I'm going to pray and say higher.
Higher than an 8. Yes! With an 8! For the championship, lower than an 8. Linda retains the championship. Oh! Great comeback, Linda. Patty, that ace and deuce came up there at the wrong time for you. Thank you so much for joining us, Patty. You've got $100 in cash and some nice party gifts. Patty Hahn, thank you, Patty. Linda, come on down here with me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Linda's going to go for the big money right after this commercial break. Good boy, an ace and a 2. Ace in it for you. Right? We're back with our champion and the lady from Marion, Ohio. Wanted us to say hello to our friends out in Marion there, right? Lindy, you're over $8,000 now, still doing well. You feel your luck is still with you?
My luck is still with me.
Then let's open the board and get to the money cards. I hope you're right, Linda. Hop on up there. And the money cards have been all shuffled and cut. Janice will start dealing them out, and of course, we give you $200 of betting money on the bottom line. These 3 cards. Move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Your minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, and there you must bet at least half the money. Okay. Good luck, Linda.
Thank you.
As in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom level, and of course, you can change your base cards if you'd like as you move up to the next 2 levels. With $200, you're starting with a jack. Do you want it?
I think I'll keep the jack and bet $100 the next card is lower.
$100. Lower than a jack?
Yes!
With a 4. $300, Linda.
Okay. I'm going to bet all of it. The next card's higher.
$300. Higher than a 4.
Yes!
With a 7.
Okay. I'm going to bet $100 the next card's higher.
Let's see an ace. That would be nice. $100 higher than a 7. Yes! Another jack. $700 on the bottom level. Up goes the jack with the other $200 of betting money. You've got $900 and a jack. Do you want it?
I think I want to change the jack. I haven't seen any face cards.
Changing the jack to
a king.
Great change.
I bet $800 the next card's lower.
Keeping $100 in the pocket. $800 lower than a king. It's 5. $1,700.
Okay. I'm going to bet $300 the next card's higher.
$300 higher than a 5.
No.
Oh, it's a 4.
Okay.
But you held back, so you still have $1,400.
I'm going to bet $200 the next card's higher.
$200 higher than a 4.
Conservative.
Yes, with an 8. $1,600. Up goes the 8, and again you have the opportunity to change
I'm going to
it.
get rid of the 8.
Big change. You've got $1,600 of betting money, and you'll play
An ace! I bet all of it. The next card's lower.
for $3,200 lower than an ace. Oh yeah! Well, you're right about your luck thing, aren't you? Good job, Linda. Oh, that ace came up just like the one in the game. Great.
Yes, great timing.
And Linda, you're up to $11,250. We'll meet a new challenger for this fine champion right after this.
Oh, that was
Good
great.
change. And a nice change with that jack. We are back with a very good champion, Linda Aldred. You made some nice changes there. You played the jack the first time, decided to change it the second. That worked out for you?
I went with my feelings.
Boy,
This time I went with my feelings.
Your feelings are... Listen, you're working on the second car right now, Linda. You're up over $11,000.
Definitely.
Love it. All right, Linda, got to defend the title now. Janice deals out 2 brand new decks of cards, and we meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Kathy Bell. Hello, Kathy. Nice to meet you.
Good to be here.
Nice tall lady.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself, if you will.
Well, I'm Kathy Bell. I'm originally from Bakersfield, California. I'm now living in Pittsburgh, where I am the wife of a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Oh.
All right.
What does your husband do with the Pittsburgh Steelers?
He's a kick return, and punt return specialist.
Oh, he's got to be fast.
Oh, he's quick.
Got a good team there, Pittsburgh, Kathy. Nice to have you here with us. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. I didn't touch that line. Linda, you'll play the upper cards, the red cards. We'll start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to you, Linda.
Okay.
We asked 100 single women, have you ever told a man that he was the only one when there were really others? How many women admitted they have?
I had a friend that did that quite often, a lot of times. I think that's going to be a relatively high number because women want to think of themselves as pure and portray themselves that way. So I'm going to say 61.
61, I see. I heard, I don't know if you could hear at home, but one man out there in the audience who must be such a loser in love said 99 right off the bat. But Linda says 61, Kathy. How about you, higher or lower?
Oh, that's tough to do. I think it would be higher because a lot of women, I have to agree, do believe that they should be gracious and sweet to this guy, and they want to tell him something good. So it will be higher.
So you're taking the positive view
That's
of that.
right.
Okay. Well, the actual number of single women who've told a man he was the only one when he wasn't is 30, not higher. Linda. And Linda, you'll start off with
A king! Like the king, lower!
Lower than a king. A
A
jack.
jack! I'm gonna go again, lower!
Risking that one and this one lower. It is with an 8.
Freeze!
And we move over the freeze bar. Can't take those cards away from you. Kathy, your first question. Kathy, in keeping with the season, we found 100 department store Santa Claus through. And we asked them, if a child asked you if you were the honest-to-goodness, cross-your-heart and hope-to-die Santa Claus, would you lie and tell him you were? How many Santas said they would lie?
Oh, gee whiz. I don't think there'd be very many that would lie to the children. Oh, no. I don't think there'd be that many. I'd say about 45.
45 would lie. And
So
say,
she's saying 45 would lie.
yes, she says 45 said they would lie and say, yeah, I'm the real Santa.
I think it's going to be a little lower because I myself don't believe in lying to little kids, and I think if they started pulling on their beard or something, they'd know they weren't the real one.
Okay, so you say lower. The actual number of department store Santas who would tell the child they were the real Santa Claus is 84, not lower. Kathy. I guess they want to keep up the illusion for the youngsters. And, of course, we know they're just the Santa's helpers out there for any youngins watching right now. Kathy, you're starting off with a 4.
Oh, great card. Higher.
Higher than a 4? Yes, a 10.
Oh, good card, but I think I'll freeze.
You're going to freeze it right there. And Linda still has that 1-card advantage. Linda, now, we found 100 women executives. These women are all vice presidents of corporations. And we asked them, have you ever patted the fanny of a man who works for you? How many women executives said they have?
I don't think that's going to be a high number at all. I would hope that they wouldn't do that. I'm going to say 18 have patted.
18
Yeah.
women executives have
Oh,
patted.
no, I don't think it's higher. I think it's lower. Because I think that you'd have to be very daring, and I don't
So
think
you
there
say
are that
lower.
many. Lower.
Have you ever patted, Kathy?
No.
Married to a football player? They pat all the time,
Oh,
Kathy.
yeah, and I'll leave it up to them, too.
The actual number of women executives who've patted a man's fanny is 7. It's lower, Kathy. Yes.
I'm going to change that card.
And winning the question, Kathy wants to change the 10 to an 8.
Oh, great. It's lower. Lower.
Lower than an 8. It is a queen.
Oh, great. It's lower.
Gonna risk it again. Lower than a queen. Yes,
Oh,
7.
great. Freeze.
Freezing it. Kathy needs 1 card. Linda needs 2, and we are at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. So control of that board is very important. Kathy, we asked 100 13-year-old boys, have you ever taken a shower without using any soap?
Oh.
How many 13-year-old boys said they have?
Yes. In high school and you're in the shower, I'd say it's high. I would say about 89.
89 13-year-old boys have taken a shower without
It's a high
soap.
number, but I don't think it's that high. I think they'd want to be clean because at that age they want to impress the 13-year-old girls. I say lower.
Lower. The actual number of 13-year-old boys who've taken a shower without using soap is 62. It's lower. Linda, still a very high number. Linda, we have a very interesting situation here because you have an 8, you need 2 cards. Kathy has a 7, she needs 1. Your decision. Do you want to play it or pass it?
I think I'm going to play it. I have a feeling. I'd like to change the 8, please.
You're going to play it? Then this is a big change because you have to turn them both over to win. And you've got a 5 to start with.
I'm going to say higher.
Higher than a 5? Yes, 7. 1 more to go.
Lower.
Going against the odds. If it's lower, she wins the game. If not, it belongs to Kathy for the win. No, it's not lower. Kathy wins game number 1 in sudden death. You had an idea about that one, huh?
Yes.
Well, it is game number 1 to the challenger in sudden death. We go to game 2, and Janice will set up with the same 2 decks of cards. And, of course, I mention it often. If you can remember what cards have been played, it can help. Linda, question to you. We asked 100 bachelors. Have you ever gone out with a woman... Have you ever gone out with a woman you were ashamed to be seen with? How many bachelors admitted they have?
My husband would do that back before he was married to me, and then he would drop him off and get another date later on that night. So I think it's going to be a high number. I'm going to say 71.
Oh. Actually...
Or embarrassed, yes.
When I was that age, it was the exact opposite, you see. We dropped off the one, and then we went to see the ones we would be ashamed to be... Never mind. Kathy, she says 71.
Oh, that's going to be close. Oh, I know my husband had some. I'd say just a little bit lower.
You say lower. The actual number of bachelors who've gone out with a woman they were ashamed to be seen with is 45. It's lower. Kathy, yes. Kathy, you're starting with a 3.
Great card. It's going to be higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, with
Oh,
a 6.
good. I'm going to keep going higher.
Higher than a 6. A jack.
All right. I'm going to go on lower.
Lower than a jack. It is a 5.
I'm going to go for it all. It's going to be higher.
If this is higher, we have a new champion on Card Sharks for the win. No! And you lose all those cards back to the base card. Linda, a free chance to play off a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. It is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. No, a 4. And we're back even as Janice fills in the spaces. Neither player advanced. Kathy. Kathy, we found 100 children who come from a family with at least 10 children. And we asked them, right now, are you wearing something that used to belong to an older brother or sister?
Oh,
how many children said they were?
Oh, that's going to be very high. I'd say about 7. Oh, this is right now.
Yes, right now.
Right
are you
now,
wearing something that used to belong to an older brother or sister?
Oh, it's going to be high. I'd say 81.
81. Linda?
I'm going to have to say a little bit lower. I wore some of my sister's clothes, but not everything, you know,
So you
all
say
the
lower.
time. Yeah.
The actual number of children from large families who were wearing a hand-me-down is 39. Very much lower. Linda? Well, I know I did that. It was very embarrassing. I have older sisters. Linda, you have a 9.
I'm going to go ahead and keep the 9 and say lower.
You're going to keep the 9?
Yes, it was good to me last time.
Let's see if she's right. Lower than a 9? No, it's a 10. Took a gamble that did not pay off. Kathy, you've got a 3,
right.
a good card.
It's
Call
going
this.
to be higher.
Higher than a 3. No! A 2. And again, neither player advances. We need 2 cards. No one has a card turned over, and we're going to take time out for a message of importance, meaning they pay the bills. Don't go away. I'm surprised you played that 9. And we're back. We're in the middle of game number 2. Kathy, the challenger, is game 1 and $100. And the question as we left off goes to you, Linda. And neither player's turned over a card. Linda, we asked 100 policemen in Southern California, do you believe in capital punishment for convicted murderers? How many policemen said yes, they do?
I think a lot of people do believe in capital punishment, especially policemen who see all the crime. I'm going to say it's a high number. I'm going to say 68.
69?
68.
68, I beg your pardon. 68 policemen believe in capital punishment
That's a
for convicted
difficult
murderers.
question. Oh, gee whiz, I don't know. Let's see. I'd say they see so much, and they get pretty upset about it. I'd say it would be higher.
Even higher than that. I'm curious to find out the answer to this one myself. The actual number of policemen who believe in capital punishment is 95. Very much higher. Kathy.
I'm going to keep this card. It's a gorgeous card. It's going to be higher.
Higher than a 3. It is 7.
Tough card. You know, I'm going to try that, and I'm going to say higher.
You're going to risk it. Higher than a 7. An 8.
Oh, gee whiz, that's great. Lower.
Lower than an ace. Yes, with a 5.
You know what? What the heck? Let's go all the way higher.
You tried it before and couldn't
Yes.
do it. Can she do it this time for the win? Higher? No! And again, all 4 cards. Linda, let us quickly have you play off the 9 and call this
Lower.
lower than a 9. It is another 9. And again, nobody could advance. We've still got a tie. Let's take time out for some business. Don't go away. See you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye for now.
One of our polling groups will receive Kelvinata's big 19 cubic foot upright freezer. Features energy-efficient trim wall insulation, lighted interior shelves for easy rotation and access to foods, built-in lock and safety signal light furnished by Kelvinator. And some of our contestants will receive Jovan, introducing exhilarating, vibrant, vital Jovan Sport Sense. For him, for her, because life is a contact sport. And the versatile West Bend Pizza Baker and Grill not only bakes delicious pizza, it grills and warms as well. Features non-stick surface and variable temperature control. And True Test Easy Care Latex Flat Enamel combines the flat finish of latex with the scrubbability of enamel, exclusively from True Value hardware stores. And St. Mary's Automatic Blanket with new silent Quadratec solid state control automatically pre-warms your bed and keeps you comfy all night. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.